and you'll see this line begin to bow out. So we'll track some bowing segments that could put down some quick spin-up tornado. A lot of lightning, very heavy rainfall, damaging wind gust up to 60 miles per hour a possibility, along with quarter-size hail. Now, after looking over some of the storm damage here in the downtown area, talking with the National Weather Service out of Jackson, I'm personally leaning towards a damaging wind, a microburst event, as opposed to a tornado. Of course, we'll have official word from the National Weather Service later on this afternoon.
Threat of some flash flooding, so let's get to WKYT meteorologist Chris Johnson.
Yeah, we're kicking in our first alert severe weather day here across central and eastern Kentucky. Remember, just 2 hours ago, lots of blue skies, minimal cloud cover. Not the case now. That's because the storms are just to our west. And that sunshine, well, that added some fuel to the atmosphere. We are beating that old record set back in 2011 by a whole bunch. Let's take a look at some of those numbers. You can see that staggering total, 70.34 inches.
Let's dance. Let's have a good attitude here. 6 days before Christmas morning.
Hey, guys,
there you go.
Sometimes you just got to go with it, okay? Even on a gloomy day like today, we'll get through it. It is driving in some colder air from the northeast. That's going to work hand in hand with this system as this low to our south begins to track towards the north and east. And as that happens, that's when we'll get in on some freezing rain, some sleet, eventually some heavy snowfall. Good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Chris Johnson here in Lexington. I'm on I-75 South route right now, just before you get to the Winchester Road exit. Wanted to give an update on the roadways. Very treacherous. I was coming from Georgetown, actually heading into work to report on the road conditions this morning, and I am one of the victims that's stuck right in it. My vehicle is right here to the side. You can see along I-75, folks there in Georgetown picking up on a rain-snow mix that continues across far northern Kentucky, even to our east. Not necessarily showing up as some snowfall, but we get to those higher elevations, you're getting in on that rain-snow mix, and we're seeing more of that across the higher terrain areas. The one particular storm that moved through Fayette County, it had a wind gust of 70 miles per hour. So let's see how that stacks against some of the higher wind gusts that we've ever had. Central and southern Kentucky now under an enhanced risk for severe weather. So we're talking about the threats for some damaging winds and a few isolated tornadoes. Hell, a good possibility as well, along with heavy rain and some flooding. So we have to be on guard as we get into the next 24 to 36 hours. And here's a look at that breakdown as far as a severe weather threat is concerned. The jet stream taking a big time dip below the four corners there. In return, much colder winter, significant snow for us. That high pressure remains in control, and the summer feel, well, it continues, making landfall as a Category 1 or 2 hurricane across the panhandle of Florida, all while the cold front edges closer to the Commonwealth. You put these two together, so a lot of moisture streaming in with this system, or this storm, with this system. You put those two together, that's going to provide that threat for some heavier rain. Some tropical rains will be a possibility. High pressure builds in from the west, and this is bringing an unseasonably cold shot of air. As we head through tonight, we wake up for your Sunday morning. In fact, we have a freeze warning out for the entire state of Kentucky. We get into your Easter Sunday, we track out the chance for a few early morning showers. And speaking of some showers, this is our WKYT tower cam pointed towards the northwestern sky. September-like feel taking over, and we'll see highs only reach the mid to upper 70s, lows dropping into the lower 50s. We wake up Friday morning, you might need a light jacket. Another round of some light snow a possibility, and we could see some light accumulations with this. Best chance right now showing up. We've been talking about this a lot. It's the trends, and we've had a northward trend over the last 24 hours, and it really begins to show as we head through tonight. Notice by around midnight, folks across far southern, southeastern Kentucky getting in on this mix. We're talking freezing rain, sleet, and some heavy snowfall. The heavy snowfall really across far southeastern Kentucky. But notice this precipitation shield. It continues to rise towards the north. Accumulations and some heavier snowfall. Notice the 2 to 6 inches of snow. And then you head further towards the south and east. We're talking 3 to 8 inches of snow when it's all said and done. Locally, higher amounts will be a possibility. 7-day forecast showing temperatures warming up once we get past this early season winter storm. Low to mid 40s. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we're tracking another system that could bring some more snow chances next weekend.
This just seems like kind of a nightmare for you all to forecast. I mean, all week it seems like it's been difficult for you.
It's been tough, and like I was saying earlier, 50 to 75 miles to the south and east will make a big difference in what you see. Okay.